Shalom, giving all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations as always to the elect. And I wanted to speak on this Israel, Gaza war that's currently taking place. As you can see here, all right, Israel, Gaza. Death toll rises as Israel kills second top militant. All right, and we're just in the news. All right, this is what's in the news, and we're reporting on it. Ultimately, to link it to the Holy Scriptures, because according to the Christian Church, according to Vocab Malone, according to the common belief in this world, is that the people who are over in this region, okay, are the chosen people. All right, and they've returned to that land based upon the promise that was given unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, correct? Okay, that's why they're in that land now. We're going to show you why this is a huge contradiction. All right, as brothers already know where I'm going to go, but let's play this video. And Israel has been at war pretty much with the Palestinians for years, okay, based upon the premise that, that's their land and the Palestinians don't belong there. They've consistently, bombed and had wars with this people. All right, which, as we'll show you, is a contradiction to the Holy Scriptures, because there shouldn't be war over there right now if this is the chosen people indeed in that land based upon biblical prophecy. Okay, because the high amount of Christians that, attack the Israelites, okay, a lot of them secretly or openly support these people that's in that land as being the chosen people. All right, now let's read the article. It says, Israel has killed a second top militant from the Palestinian Islamic Jihad group. All right, now not once has America stood up and say, pray for Palestine over all of these years, which to hell with all of them. But over all of these years, all of these people have been bombed, children, men, children, women, by the millions, right? No one has said pray for them. But as soon as Ukraine pops up, all right, that's the common saying. Okay, we got to pray for Ukraine. Send aid for them. Anyway, it says, as the death toll continues to rise from airstrikes in Gaza, 6 children and several PIJ fighters, including leaders, all right, Khaled Mansour and Taysir Jabari, are among the 32 Palestinians reported to have died. And we'll remember, we're just reporting the news. Nearly 600 Palestinian rockets and mortars have been fired at Israel since Friday. Israel says it's launched its operations due to the immediate threat. Okay, which when you go into the history, we know who the threat is. Now, we can continue reading that. Look, the children who died in 2021, all right, due to this conflict, this has been a conflict, all right, going all the way back. Okay, going all the way back. Okay, because they entered into this land, All right, pretty much it was before 1948. You had the first Aliyah, the second Aliyah. They had already been sending, but who was inhabiting that land before they got there? Well, it was these people, the Palestinians, which, that goes back to the term Philistine. All right, which ultimately none of them belong in that land. It's all prophecy that they would be in this land. As a matter of fact, let's get it in the book of Luke, the 21st chapter, Luke 21 and 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. This is what happened to us in 70 AD going forward. Okay. Kicked out of the land. Okay. Led away captive. Prophecy will be fulfilled. And Jerusalem will be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So there will be Gentiles in that land, actual heathen, and it will be trodden down. Okay, we as a nation, the true biblical Israelites, have not been in that land as a nation, okay, really since the time of Solomon, who forwarded the throne of David. Since then, we've been separated, divided, scattered. Now, at the time Yahushua was on the scene, leading up to 70 AD, you did have our people, okay, the Jews, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi primarily, who were in Judea, but it was subject to the Roman Empire. We were eventually kicked out of that land, okay, and that land has fully been under control of heathen until this time, where the time of the Gentiles is getting ready to be ended. Now let's get the book of Ezekiel, the 36th chapter. All right, and around the 5th verse, it says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession with all the joy of their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey." All right, and that's what they're doing over there. Okay, they've taken the land as plunder, as you can read there in the NLT. Okay, taking my land for themselves as plunder. Okay, and that's what has happened via biblical prophecy. You see, now the scriptures say when the true biblical Israelites return to that land, okay, there would not be any war anymore. Okay, which is a huge contradiction. The Lord's future reign. Micah 4:1. But in the last days it shall come to pass. Okay, and we're living in the last days. The last days of the last days. And the last days started when Yahushua, died on the cross. Okay, so we've been in end time prophecy leading all the way up to now. Now we're at the end of the end. Okay, it says, "It shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in top of the mountains." Okay, and the mountain is a government. The throne of David is going to be established according to the scriptures. "And it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow into it." Right? Because all of the heathen nations are going to flow into our government. They're going to flow into us. We're going to be the standard. Okay? They're gonna learn the laws. "And many nations shall come and say, Let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, and go up to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem." There you go. And that's not happening right now. Okay, they're not teaching the world the laws. So this is a huge contradiction. And here it goes. It says, "And he shall judge among many people, and shall rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore." Okay, and since they got into that land, there's been war. I mean, the night they established it, May 14, 1948, there was a war that night. that they established this state of Israel. So there's the contradiction right there. If the true people were there and the true government was set up, which it should be the throne of David, you don't ever hear them talk about that. Why is there war in that land? Why are they still at war? Why is there war all over the planet Earth, for that matter? Okay, meanwhile, Vocab Malone, okay, is doing videos saying what? Israelite barber commits police homicide. All right, and we looked into this dude, is back, and he's what, a Torah only bug out that has no play in the game, but he's gonna name it Israelite. Hebrew Israelite commits police homicide. Okay. Meanwhile, the Catholic priest is just being a freak. Okay, the false flag wars, evil, children getting bombed to smithereens, and all of this evil that these devils are doing. Okay, and this is the only time he can get views, is when he talks about the Israelites. His videos really ain't getting views like that no more. But see, this was a click. This topic had people looking, and people, this is so sad. Oh my God! But what about these children? Okay, and to hell with that dude. And you know damn well we don't teach to go out and shoot no police. Scriptures say, be at peace with thine enemy, agree with thine adversary. We're not living in our system. Our laws can't go forward here. Proof we're not fully under the second covenant. Okay, go execute the law, statutes, and commandments in the earth right now. You can't do that. See? The heathen are still established as the powers of the earth. Yahweh Shai has to come take them down. We can't go out and execute our own judgment. We're not sovereign. Our law is not recognized in the earth right now. So for any Israelite to go out and try to execute judgment is just stupid. And you deserve what's going to happen to you, which they're going to take you to jail and they're going to torture you in there. Okay? Especially when you take out one of the police officers. They take that serious right there. So they're going to put you in the news, okay? And they're going to take you into their jail, and they're going to have their way with you. See? When you take out a police officer, all right, and we teach against that. Anyone who watches us know we teach against that. But let's say we linked any Christian behavior to all Christians, which every day we can find something that someone who believes in the faith of Christianity does. But see, we don't have the comfort of just going and pulling up and saying, Christian does this, Christian does that. We could do it. But see, that's the fight y'all are fighting. Vocab has to fight a fleshly fight because he cannot deal with the Holy Scriptures. See, when he starts to go into the Scriptures and try to go into prophecy, he makes a fool of himself. People ain't even really watching those videos like that no more. People are fed up with him, but he puts that out and that makes them, click, to say, see, those Israelites are nothing but troublemakers. And that's why he's in the spirit of Haman, who wanted to present us as absolute malicious troublemakers, which you do have particular Israelites that are wicked and stupid and off. All right. And we're going to be numbered right along with them. But see, what's going to justify the elect, okay, is their true intent. They're going to be justified by their faith. Okay. So what about all of these children? Okay. 6 children were bombed here. These people have weapons of mass destruction, man. Okay? They have a whole military. How are not they a threat that needs to that's worthy of not worthy of mention? They should be mentioned. Okay? Who's the they I'm talking about? These people, okay, who receive billions in aid annually, who have a military, okay, and who do all manner of wickedness. So that's a contradiction according to the Holy Scriptures, and we don't even have to go into any other scriptures. We can constantly bring that one out. All right, this is why the scriptures say that the joy of the hypocrite Job 20:4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short? Okay, who's the wicked? The Edomites. And the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. This is temporary, man. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, the sins have reached to the heavens. All right, Lucifer, what did he say? He was going to be like the Most High. All right, and your excellency reaching into the heavens, meaning your rulership. All right, your pride. All right, your power in the earth have reached into the heavens. Okay, that's a saying of the old. You know, when you reach to the heavens, you're at the height of your power. Okay, but you're gonna be cast down, man, and you're being cast down through this word. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish like his own dung. They that see him shall say, where is he? So there you go. The triumphing of the wicked is short, and that goes into that little season you Edomites would have. All right, that eventually will lead to World War III. All right, and your destruction. All right, and in that little season, you would try to establish your NWO, which is why you have all of these things happening. So I just wanted to touch on that. All right, we're just reading the news. This is what's happening in the world. Okay, there's a war right now. All right, where the Gaza Strip is being bombed again. Okay, children are dying. Okay, 32 overall this time have died. That's just what's reported. Okay, but somehow this is cool. And all of them are off and wicked at the end of the day. So anyway, how is there war still going on if the true people have returned to that land based upon the promise that was given unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob of inheritance right to that land? Shalom.